Mrs. Castaldo, I know we're supposed to find partners for our final math project, but no one seems to be available.
Well, Morton, why don't you go work with Xander over there?
With him, Xander Rotelli, the least productive student in the entire class.
Be nice, Morton.
Fine.
Bruh, what are you looking at?
Hello, I'm Morton Gorman. Mrs. Castaldo says we have to work together for our final project.
We're supposed to be doing a final project? Huh. Okay, fine. What do we have to do first?
Okay, Xander, we have to get to work. Any ideas for the title?
I was thinking the best calculus project ever. Except, misspell ever. Add a bunch of exclamation points and put a nice 1 at the end.
Put a 1 at the end. That's probably the worst, most unprofessional title I've ever heard of in my entire life.
Whatever.
There. Now that's a good title. Do you approve?
What are you doing? You gotta spice it up, man. Add some, word art and stuff like that.
People, let me tell you about my best friend. He's a warm-hearted person who loved me till the end. People, let me tell you about my best friend. He's a one-boy, cuddly toy, my up, my down, my pride and joy. People, let me tell you about him. He's so much fun. Whether we're talking man to man or whether we're talking sun to sun, 'cause he's my best friend. Yeah, he's my best friend. La la, ba da da da, yeah, ba da 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 da.
20 minutes later.
Well, that was a lot of fun. Thanks, buddy.
Don't call me buddy.
Now we gotta work on the actual information, okay?
I'm leaving. I gotta go get ready for go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Oh, okay. See you soon, buddy.
Don't call me buddy.
6.5 hours later.
It's alive! No handshake, Xander. Where were you last night? I did all the work by myself.
Whoa. I got a killer headache. You gotta quiet down.
What were you even doing last night?
I don't want to talk about it.
What is this? Let me fix that. And take off those sunglasses.
But it's so bright.
Alright, so time to go in. Do you think you're gonna be ready?
Of course I'm ready. I'm Xander Rotelli.
Good afternoon, class. I'm Morton Gorman. Xander! Hey!
Whoa, it's not mine, I promise. I'm just holding it for fun. Oh. Hey, I'm Xander Rotelli.
Today, we will be reviewing fundamental calculus rules and theorems. Xander, would you care to start?
So this is squeeze theorem. You know, it's just squeeze, scout.
Alright. It's also known as the sandwich theorem, okay? It posits that if a function is in between two other functions, and those two functions are the same, the center function is the same as well. Now, this is most commonly associated with finding the limit of sine of x over x to equal 1 when x approaches 0. You'll see in this diagram that the tangent and the cosine and the sine all are related to each other, and that sine x is less than tan x. Because if you take the area of this triangle, you find that it is sine x over 2. And the area of this triangle is tan x over 2. And the area of this sector is x over 2. So if you multiply all of them by 2, you have that sine x, which is this smaller triangle, right here. And x, which is this larger circle, right here. And tan x, which is this large triangle, are all different sizes. Sine x is smallest, then x, then tan x. So you see over here that sine x is smaller than tan x. So, if you divide everything by sine x, you get this equation, and if you flip it over, you get this equation. So now, we'll take the limit of all three. The limit of 1 as x approaches 0 is 1. The limit of cosine of x as x approaches 0, as we all know, is 1. And so, therefore, sine of x over x is also 1. Xander, would you like to explain this slide, since you find it so amusing?
I don't think it needs any explanation.
This actually means the integration of e to the x.
Oh.
Would you care to explain this, perhaps?
No.
The integration of e to the x is the opposite of deriving e to the x. Deriving e to the x, as we all know, is e to the x. So, when you integrate e to the x, obviously it'll be the same thing. It will be e to the x plus c, because you can never forget the c, hello. So, when you have e to the 2x, you're going to have to do a little bit of that fancy u stuff. And once you interpret the u as 2x and you derive, you'll eventually come to 1/2 e to the 2x plus c. Next, if you have integration of e times e to the x squared, you're going to have to let u equal x squared. Then, when you find the derivative, it will be 2x dx. You replace the dx over there, and now it says 1/2 e to the x squared plus c, which is the correct answer. Whatever you find so exciting, Xander, I'm sure that it's inappropriate and that it doesn't apply to calculus whatsoever.
Whoa. I wanted to explain.
You had your chance, buddy boy, and you blew it. I this one. Huh. Okay. Related rates, here's the problem. The sides of the rectangle at the right increase in such a way that dz dt equals 1, and dx dt equals 3, dy dt at the instance when x equals 4 and y equals 3. So the value of dx dt is with the dy.
Step back, buddy. Step back. I got this. It's okay. It's okay, Morton. I've got it. Alright, so here's the deal. We've got the problem right here. We got to find dx dt. So we take Pythagorean theorem right here, and we plug in the values that are given. And z is equal to 5 using Pythagorean theorem. So with our Pythagorean theorem, we take the implicit differentiation, we get this formula right here. 2x dx dt plus 2y dy dt equals 2z dz dt. Next slide. Alright, so then we take out the x so that we get all our variables separated, and we can get to here where we can plug in 1 for the dz dt. And from there we can simplify to get 15 dy dt equals 5. And from there you just divide 15 over and you get dy dt equal 1/3, and using this equation over here we get dx dt to equal 1.
What happened? Where'd everybody go?
You know, you passed out and then everybody sort of left. I threw up a couple times, but you know, I feel better now.
Hey, how'd you know all about those related rates?
Some questions are better left unanswered, especially since, you know, I don't really have the answer.
Okay. What do we get for a grade?
We both got hundreds, because, you know, it'd be extremely cruel of Mrs. Castaldo to give us anything but a perfect score at the end of our senior year. Isn't that right, Mort?
Yes, that is right, Xander.
You know, I think the moral of this story is,
What's that, bro?
don't drink and derive.
Ha ha!
Boo!